It's time for another blistering report from the front lines of the cultural war for a constitutional America. And now, here's your host, Charles Benninghoff.
Imagine going through years of training because your goal is to be a United States Border Patrol agent, protecting America from foreign invasions and apprehending drug dealers and human traffickers. But when you finally get your badge, you find out what your job really is, and that's to cook tacos and burritos and enchiladas for illegal aliens. Instead of catching drug dealers, your job's to rent hotel rooms for them, purchase airline tickets to fly the dealers to the city of their choice, and obviously that choice is going to be a sanctuary city. Instead of using federal laws to send these illegals back to the country of their origin, you're directed by your bosses to house them in high-priced hotels where kickbacks and payoffs are commonplace. So who's lining their pockets in this situation? I think I have an answer. And you don't even have a vehicle to drive around to catch illegal aliens because your bosses, all of whom are lifetime federal bureaucrats, have blown the Border Patrol's budget on perks for themselves. This is what life is like for a U.S. Border Patrol agent right now, according to a whistleblower who testified before Congress this year. The sworn officers of the U.S. Border Patrol are now acting like hucksters, working for local chambers of commerce, running welcome wagons for new arrivals, handing out donuts, tacos, welfare checks, and hotel rooms to every illegal alien, including Muslim terrorists who pose as refugees to get into the country. If you believe, as I do, that America should actually have borders and enforce them like most other countries on earth do, then stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can receive daily updates on issues that impact America. If you want to fight back against the lying mainstream media and the globalists, you need to support alternative media channels just like this one. Today, I'm going to talk about the rampant waste and fraud going on in the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, known as ICE, ICE. And then I'll tell you how you can help stir up some trouble for these guys with Congress on this very issue. Federal bureaucrats at ICE are ripping off taxpayers by robbing America blind. We're demanding that these bureaucrats be fired and replaced, and we can start the difficult work of securing our borders and save the taxpayers millions of dollars in the process. And we need to begin that now. The Fort Worth Star-Telegram newspaper reports that 2,000 illegal aliens are being apprehended every day by ICE employees. Illegals no longer run from the Border Patrol, though. When they sneak into our country, they walk right down the road until they find a Border Patrol agent. They turn themselves in, claiming asylum as a refugee. From what, we don't know, but they claim it, and then they ask for their tacos and soft drinks. So what happens next? Well, according to the Washington Times, the ICE agency has blown through $100 million this year on airplane tickets alone for illegal aliens. That's $100 million. How many of our own homeless and how many of our ill veterans could we help with an extra $100 million? Well, call me crazy if you will, but it doesn't seem like a one-way bus ticket back to Mexico would be a lot cheaper for the taxpayers. Plus, aren't most of these folks already caught at the border? Yes, they are. But no, the Obama administration is allowing ICE to purchase airline tickets and fly the illegal aliens to the sanctuary city of their choice. Isn't that sweet? The lying media puts out fake news claiming that all these illegals coming in are unaccompanied minors, of course, but we all know that's not true. Just like all of Obama's Syrian pseudo-refugees are widows and orphans. And if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor under Obamacare. And unemployment is only at 4%. Well, that's all lies, every bit of it. Virtually everything coming out of Obama's mouth is a lie. This is the biggest one. The open borders liars want you to believe that every illegal alien is a child genius who'll cure cancer when he grows up. If only you xenophobic Trump supporters in America will agree to pay the illegal alien's welfare costs for the rest of his life. Don't believe this, folks. This is the biggest fraud ever perpetrated on America. The sole reason Obama is making this run for our border is to permanently shift the voting patterns in the United States from conservative to socialist. That's why the Border Patrol is apprehending so many illegal aliens right now that we no longer have enough room to detain them. We have no detention space, so ICE is footing the bill for hotel rooms for them. Why are they coming? Because they're asked to by Obama. Fox News checked the registry at a hotel in San Diego, for example. And this hotel is where illegal aliens are being dropped off in ICE vans. And they learned that dozens of illegals are from Romania, Haiti, Iraq, and so forth, and are being housed there at taxpayer expense. If someone could show me where Congress authorized money for hotel rooms for illegal aliens from Romania is found, please let me know. But don't waste too much time researching this because you won't find it. It's not there. Springing for hotel rooms for illegal is an executive decision from the corrupt managers at ICE following instructions directly from the White House. The Washington Times says hotel rooms account for 25% of the agency's costs, and airline tickets make up 58% of the cost as well. So 73% of the multi-billion-dollar budget of ICE is not spent on enforcement, but is spent on Obama's welcome wagon charade. Speaking of those corrupt federal officials, now listen to this. A Border Patrol employee who was acting as a whistleblower before Congress told Congress this year that managers at ICE are blowing the agency's vehicle budget on personal cars for themselves. Breitbart News reports that up to 500 of the lifetime bureaucrats are buying vehicles for themselves just like they had company perks. They're spending up to $70,000 a piece for brand new SUVs. And on top of that, each manager gets himself a personal expense card to buy gas, tires, oil changes, and car washes. Plus, these scam artist bureaucrats are lying about it on their expense reports, according to the whistleblower. Meanwhile, the whistleblower testified that Border Patrol agents don't have enough vehicles for them to actually patrol the border. There's a culture of corruption in ICE that has flourished under Barack Obama's immigration policies. This culture of corruption permeates so many agencies under Obama, it is not hard to understand why America has a $1 trillion deficit. The Washington Times reports that the honorable men and women who signed up to be Border Patrol agents are spending most of their time cooking burritos and tacos and booking flights for illegals instead of patrolling the border. Folks, we need a purge of this agency, and we need to drain this swamp. No amount of retraining or apologies from the bureaucrats will correct this problem. It's a character issue. The lifetime bureaucrats granting themselves perks and authorizing hotel rooms and flights for illegals have got to go, each and every one of them. So that's where your help comes in. When enough of us raise a stink about these issues, Congress listens. We're targeting the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform for this campaign. You can send personalized letters to this committee or to the whole Congress from our action page today. We'll tell you how to get to our action page on the next screen. So tell Congress to fire the corrupt managers at ICE and replace them with honorable people who will enforce our immigration laws and put America first. Do it now. Speak out against this today. Help us drain the swamp and clean up the culture of corruption. The mission to make America great again starts with you and me. And that's why I keep making these videos every day, or at least as many days as I can. Listen, folks, without you, cleaning up America and making it great again cannot happen. You have to get in there and pitch. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many blessings.
Tell Congress to put a stop to this massive fraud and waste, including plane rides and hotel rooms for illegal aliens. If you're on our action page on our website, use the form next to the video screen to select a program. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, click the icon appearing now to find the link to our action page, or check the video's description to find the link. Speak out today.